everyone, it's Mark again for Zombie Pirates, and let's see, last Friday I took all the images from my camera and I put them on my computer and imported them into Stop Motion Pro, made sure the last shot worked, which it did, which is great. So this weekend I also I didn't work on Zombie Pirates. I spent a lot of time with my wife, just hanging out with her, making sure that she's happy and all that kind of stuff. I know Brian Prosser is big on that, but I try to do that anyway, obviously. And let's see, I also worked on my website, doing keyword research, stuff that I learned from MLM Goldmine. It's working out really good. I got StickFizz to be on the page number 2 on Google when you search for it. And that's pretty big for me because StickFizz didn't exist in terms of my website on Google at all. So I've been working on my business, and also I'm probably gonna do a short intro and outro video for Jenny Allen. She's a woman who's part of this MLM Goldmine, and she saw my stuff and asked me to do a thing for her charity that she's working with. It's called the Ormus Fund, I think, and it's in Southern Africa. There's a lot of AIDS orphans and so forth that are basically dropped off into this country, and they're taken care of, but they don't get like an education and all that sort of stuff. So it seemed like a neat cause. So probably maybe later this week, once Jenny gets all her video footage together and some pictures and some audio, I'm just going to do a really simple intro and outro for her video that she's putting together to raise money for this fund, So it's just something I thought, it's a good cause, and, maybe I can challenge myself to do something cool with that, because I'm always trying to learn Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects and how all that stuff works. And actually I want to try some new things with that on this intro and outro, if as long as it looks good. That's the whole thing. So I don't know, I mean, it's just, I don't know if it will really help in terms of raising money for orphans or not, but it seems like a good cause, like I say. So I'm gonna work on that, and that might take a couple of days out of Zombie Pirates this week. Another thing is that my son will most likely be born on the 11th. So if that's the case, Zombie Pirates will be, who knows what's going to happen for a short while when that happens. Gotta make sure, again, my wife is taken care of, make sure she's happy, and she's not going to feel so great after that, I'm sure. So what else? I don't know what else to talk about, but I guess today for Zombie Pirates what I'm going to do is I need to figure out, first off, I had to do my orders. I have like 10 orders to do, which is really cool, but that's going to take some time, so I'm going to do that next. And then once that's done, I'm going to work on figuring out what shot to do next in Zombie Pirates. So I want to use this clay puppet of mine. I'll show you guys. You guys already saw this in the last video, but here's Ruble. And I want to make sure I use him as much as I can, this puppet, because the more mileage I get out of this puppet, the less I had to work with the foam puppet, which is a little bit more, it's more for doing shots that are where he's going to be standing with his back to the camera, like this, in this area, and he's going to have to be taking steps, because you want to have a lightweight puppet for walks, if possible, because with heavy clay, it's hard to balance a puppet on one foot when they're really heavy. You can do things like take aluminum foil and put it on the inside of the puppet so that they're lightweight, or take balsa wood and build them up and then put clay over it, but still it's always going to be heavy. So the foam puppet is what I'm going to use over here, and I want to use that the least amount possible because I want that to be able to do all kinds of intricate walking moves and all of that. So with this puppet, I'm thinking what I want to do next is I want to stick him on this side of the set, because in the shots, the barrel is going to fall over here, and knock him to the right. So I animated this scene here with him on the right. Then a cannon falls to the right and knocks him to the left after he unties one of these ropes. So what I want to do is I probably want to position him somewhere on the left in some odd position, like maybe upside down, or, you know, because he's been blown off to the side and he lands, right? So I might do that, just have him sort of in a funny pose, and then he has to get up and he has to look at these barrels of rum, and pick up this cup full of rum. Okay, so I had to figure out how to best do that, and I didn't storyboard that yet. So maybe the next thing I have to really do is storyboard that. Even though it's in my head what I want to make sure the timing is okay with that, and make sure it looks good. So that might be actually my next goal, is just to do the storyboards. Anyway, here you can see the set. You can see what I got set up. And I'm probably going to show you guys how that shot turned out last Friday, of Ruble here, where he talks. And that's probably it for my video, because I have a lot to do. Like I said, I have, whoops, my studio's a mess. But I have to do those orders, and then I'm going to do the storyboards, and then if I have enough time after that, I'm going to set this up. But check out last Friday's shot, see how it looks, and let me know what you guys think.
Now what the heck is a misanthrope? Now who put that there? They must be crazy.